Today is a beautiful day, beautiful evening. Guess why? Today we're gonna talk about three powerful meditation techniques to manifest anything that you want. Whether you want money, love, happiness, whatever it is you want. These are meditation techniques that nobody talks about that you can utilize, because everyone's always like, when you meditate, you should be like, and you shouldn't want anything. Nah, none of that. Let's dive right into this video. If you want to manifest anything using meditation, this is Jake Ducey with things.com. Let's dive right into this video. So, meditation technique number one is called the record player. And I don't mean singing your favorite song over and over. I know in the hotline blink, that could only mean one thing. No, what I'm talking about is using the record player technique of your mind, the images of your mind. People, whoa, you don't know how to meditate. You're talking about imaging. You're supposed to relinquish your ego from your mind. You're not supposed to want anything. Nah. I like to do it a different way. So, the way I like to meditate, step number one, is what allowed me to grow this YouTube channel to almost 500,000 subscribers, helped me become a millionaire, and this channel to get multiple millions of views every single month. So, the record player is, ask yourself, if you achieved whatever it is that you wanted, how would it look? What would be a realistic thing that would occur? So I decided a realistic thing that would occur would be me going onto my computer, right? And the screen's black. So you shake the mouse and you're trying to make the screen come on and you're waiting there, come on! And you're like hitting the mouse and then the screen comes on. And then I refresh Safari on my Mac and I refresh YouTube. Oh my gosh! I just got like 50,000 subscribers and I have like all these comments, and then I go click on a video and one of my videos went viral. Then I yell to my girlfriend. No, I yell to my mom. Mom! No, I'm just kidding. I would yell it to my girlfriend. Ashley! I guess she's my wife. She's not my girlfriend. Wife, Ashley! And then she comes running. What, Jake? What happened? And I say, oh my gosh, look at my YouTube channel. And so I would replay that over and over again, a little bit less dramatized. So I'd replay, shake my mouse, refresh a button, and then I would try to conjure up as much excitement in my nervous system as I could in response to this movie that's playing in my mind. The whole time I'm just saying this in my mind. Rising, as my stomach, as I'm inhaling, right? Your stomach is rising outwards. As I'm falling, I'm breathing out. Falling meaning my stomach's going towards my vertebra. So rising is inhaling, falling is exhaling. Rising, falling. And I'm practicing looking right here. Some people call it your third eye. I don't think it's technically your third eye because technically I can't see anything out of it. Maybe you could call it your spiritual eye. And so I would imagine this thing over and over, this record player, this really quick snippet of refreshing my browser, my videos went viral, all of a sudden my YouTube channel's taking off. Here's the craziest thing that happened. My YouTube was not taking off while I was doing this, but I would do it every day. It was a quick meditation, 5 minutes tops. I didn't do it too long, because if you do a record player technique for too long, your mind has a tendency to start wandering off into other things. You don't want that, so you do it quick. So I was camping with my wife and we needed service so I could publish a YouTube video. So we went into town, we were in the middle of the mountains, and we found a cafe. Got myself a nice cup of tea, sat down, put my pinky out, took a couple sips, typed in that Wi-Fi password, I love cookies, and I went into YouTube, and all of a sudden I had all these notifications and I was like, what the heck is happening? I had done this thing so much I wasn't attached to this record player technique. I would forget about it after I would do it. So all of a sudden I had all these comments and I was like, what the heck? So then I went to my homepage and I had like 40,000 more YouTube subscribers than I had the last time I looked. At the time I was publishing every other day, so last time I looked was like 36 hours ago or something. And one of my videos went viral. This video had been up for 3 weeks, so it was a total surprise. It went viral out of nowhere. Oh my gosh, technique number 1 worked! It was crazy! And I think I manifested that even more powerfully because I would hypnotize myself every day while I did the record player technique. If you want to hypnotize yourself using my success hypnosis to reprogram your subconscious, is right there down below, jakeshypnosis.com. Right there down below, jakeshypnosis.com. So before we move on to technique number 1, or I guess it would be number 2, we already did number 1, unless I made all the techniques number 1. 1A, 1B, 1B, but that would get confusing. So before we move on to number 2, now these are very powerful. It's very important you listen to all 3 of these techniques. This video is gonna be quick. So I want you to repeat this. Live from the end, live from the end. Now we'll do like a symphony. Live from the end, live, like you're singing it. No, I'm just joking. So comment down below, live from the end. Comment that down below, live from the end. And what you're gonna do is think about, if you were living from the end and you already achieved what you want, what is a possibility of what would happen, right? For me, it was refreshing my browser in my office. I had all these views and then I yell out, "Grandma, look what happened!" And you know, it was kind of similar. My grandma wasn't involved when it happened in reality. I also wasn't in my office. I was in a cafe in the middle of the Northwest, in the middle of the mountains. And then it happened because I replayed the image so many times, my mind thought it was real, and I practiced feeling the excitement as if it already happened, jumping up and down, high-fiving my wife, all these cool things. So number 1 is the record player technique. Comment down below, live from the end. If you didn't yet, jakeshypnosis.com is free, and it's right there down below. Number 2, feel it, baby. See, I'm allowed to call these whatever techniques I want because I kind of made them up, or I repurposed them from other things I heard. So this one, you have to say it like that too. You can't just be like, feel it, baby. You have to go, feel it, baby. See, I'm already being a paradox. When you're supposed to meditate, you're supposed to sit there and you're supposed to be quiet. I did 14-day silent meditation for 10 hours a day in a monastery in Thailand. And what I did is I took what worked for me and what didn't. And one of the things that works when you meditate is you have a single point of your consciousness and you can direct it towards anything you want. Consciousness creates reality. So this technique is about channeling consciousness. And it's called Feel It, Baby. So comment that down below. Feel it, baby. Comment that down below. Feel it, baby. Comment that down below. So this is very simple. Let's say you want money. Let's say you want love. Let's say you want a new job. Let's say you want whatever you want in your life. Car, house. You want, I don't know, whatever you want. How does it feel? Ask yourself that question. You might go, well, I can't visualize it because I'm broke. How can I visualize money? I can't visualize having a soulmate. There's no good guys left. My mom did this when I was little. So instead, you're focusing on the feeling. So how would it feel if you had an extra $5,000 a month, an extra $10,000 a month? How would it feel if you were driving your dream car? How would it feel if you're walking on the beach in Maui with your soulmate and you're watching the sunset? How would it feel? You don't ask your mind this. You gotta go to your body. You gotta go to your physiology and your nervous system. And you just start conjuring up that excitement. One of the easiest ways to do that is imagine yourself with someone and you're celebrating. Because then it starts firing all of those endorphins and that serotonin as if it's happening. It's actually not happening, but it's as if it is. So what I would do with the Feel It Baby technique is I would imagine my wife, literally my wife and I, this is silly, so my wife and I like to be silly, right? It's like, you gotta raise your vibration any way you can. So for like 2 years, my wife and I every morning in one of our old houses many years ago, we had this little coffee table, and so we would do it, we call it a victory lap. So it was like only like a 4-foot coffee table. And we'd run around in circles and we'd go, woo, woo, like 3 times and get excited. And then it'd just be kind of playful jokes. So in reality, when good things would happen, we would actually go home and do a victory lap, and it just became a funny, playful thing. So what I would do is I would imagine my wife and I doing a victory lap. This sounds stupid, but you've got to remember, every time you have an emotion, you fire nerve cells or brain cells. This is science, bro. It's science, bro, and it's not bro science, it's literal science. It's called Hebb's Law, H-E-B-B-S. Every time you have an emotion and you feel a certain feeling, some kind of way, positive or negative, as long as it's a legitimate emotion that has a chemical reaction in your brain, meaning it's a semi-strong emotion, you fire nerve cells and brain cells. As you repeat that emotion for 5 minutes, and you do that every day for 365 days, maybe you miss a couple days, because man, you're just enjoying life and you forget about it every day. But you do it most days. What happens is you start to wire those brain synapses or those neural connections together. You build new neural connections. And it's like, this sounds like jargon. I don't even understand it. So the way that I like to think about it is, all right, so think about you're building a home, right? So the electrician starts to wire the house, right, through the drywall, and they're putting in the outlets and the little switchy thingamajiggers and all that type of stuff. And they forget to do your bedroom. You flip the switch in the living room, what happens? Boom, the lights come on. You go into the bedroom, you flip the switch and the lights come on. Your desired result is you want the lights to come on in the bedroom, but they're not gonna come on in the bedroom. Why? The circuitry isn't wired for the bedroom. The circuitry is not wired for the end result that you want. So all those little cords that make their way to the bedroom, by the way, sorry to the electricians out there, I'm not an electrician, so I can't give all the science behind it, but imagine all those little cords, right? But they're not set up for the switch. You flip the switch in the bedroom, but the lights don't come on. Why? The circuits aren't set up. Similarly, you want money, you want love, you want something to show up in your life. But if the circuits in your brain aren't wired for it, if your brain synapses and your neural connections aren't wired for it, you cannot create it, because your brain projects your reality based off of the synapses and the neural connections that you have. Emotions are the way you rewire your brain. So feeling is a secret. What is feeling? Feeling is your awareness of your own energy. So this is you feeling whatever it is that you want to feel. You may not have the result in your outside world, but this is what imagination means. Humans are the only people that can, the only creature in the universe, as far as we know. There might be some aliens on Mars that can do it as well, but we're the only creature that can recreate, that can create their own environment. We're the only creature that can create their own environment. You know, birdies can build a little nest or something like that, but we can build these magnificent environments. And it all comes from you feeling, so you feel the excitement of selling your first real estate deal. You feel the excitement of opening your dream salon, of shaking the hand with your first client, with your new dentist business, of shaking your hand of your first client as your brand new life coaching, fitness coaching, health coaching job. And they're like, oh my gosh, you changed my life. Here's what happened. You feel it. So what we would do is I would imagine in my mind doing the victory laps around our little tiny coffee table in our little tiny living room, imagining that my business blew up. It didn't actually happen, but I would imagine that it did. I'd open my eyes, then I'd have to fight against the reality where nothing was occurring. But that doesn't matter, because if I could conjure up enough feeling with my eyes closed in meditation, I'm gonna slowly start to change my brain, and I'm gonna wire the master bedroom so eventually I could flip the switch and the lights could come on, right? I gotta call the electrician and be like, bro, you forgot to do the master bedroom. You did every room in the house except for the master bedroom. Can you actually, and he's like, oh dude, I put the switch in there, but I forgot to put all the circuits, and I forgot to put all the electrical cords. I don't know why I forgot that. Sorry, dude. You need all the circuits in the master bedroom to make the lights come on. You need all the circuits in your brain built towards what you want in order to attract it. So this technique is called Feel It, Baby, or Feeling is the Secret. So comment down below, Feeling is the Secret, and then think, how can you conjure up the feeling of what you want? Ask yourself, what does wealth feel like? What would it feel like to fly first class to Hawaii? What would it feel like to drive your dream car in the cold winds on your face in your convertible? What would it feel like to pay off your mother's house? What would it feel like to put your kids in the school that you want? What would it feel like to not stress about money? What would it feel like to go on a date with your new person you're attracted to and pay for it all, no worries, you spent $175 at dinner. You don't even notice it's missing from your bank account, and money's great, and you're in love. You're walking on the beach, you guys slept outside in a tent on the beach. It was so romantic, no one was around for miles, and you woke up and it was so exciting. What would all that feel like? Because your brain is going to start responding to the feeling, and if you do it enough, you're going to build new brain synapses and new connections in your brain, new neural networks, and your brain is going to start producing that reality for you. And if you want to amplify that, right there down below is jakeshypnosis.com. It's my free success hypnosis designed to retrain your brain. Right there down below, jakeshypnosis.com. Right there down below, that's jakeshypnosis.com. Let's move on to number 3. This one's the quickest, fastest, and it might be the most powerful, so I saved the best for last. Drum roll, please, everybody. Da 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 da. Let's move on to number 3. All right, John Paul, cut it right there. So, step number 3. This involves pizza, mustard, broccoli, and any of your favorite fruit. So, I'm just joking. This one is called the Grateful AF. This is the Grateful AF meditation. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna imagine out of your heart. You're gonna call up all the images that you're grateful for. Remember, rising as you inhale, diaphragm is expanding, heart is opening, inhaling. Rising, stomach is expanding. This is, in super simple terms, what you practice in Vipassana meditation. Focusing on the rising of your stomach and the falling of your stomach as you're inhaling and exhaling. So it's rising, let's do a couple breaths. Rising, falling. Rising, falling. And what you're gonna do with your eyes closed, because remember, you're meditating, is you're going to think of a bunch of things you're grateful for, whether it's a person, like I'll do an example. So I'll sit with my eyes closed for 30 seconds. I'll go rising, falling, till I just really relax and I set my intention. And my intention in this one is I want to be grateful. So then I'll start conjuring up all the images of things I'm grateful for. I'll think of my wife. And with each person, I'm imagining white light in my heart, and it's sending out, because you're an energy field. You're an energy field that's always projecting energy. Everything is energy. Everything even has EMFs. Everyone talks about EMFs being bad. Everything has an EMF. It's impossible for something to exist in the physical world without having some level of an EMF, even if it's like 0.2 or 0.001. Everything is projecting an electromagnetic frequency. So you're projecting one out of your heart. And in this, you're imagining the white light, inhaling, and you're sending it to this person. So I send my first one to Ashley, my wife. Send the second one to one of my best buddies, Luke. Moving out here to Maui, gonna work for my company, Ducey Enterprises, full time here shortly. I'm imagining him reaching the income levels that he never could have imagined, living his best life. I think of my brother, I think of my mom, my dad. I'm seeing them all right on the screen of my mind. I'm seeing them and I'm sending out all this energy to them. I'm picturing my home. I love my home. I'm so grateful for it. I'm so grateful that every single day there's hundreds and thousands of comments on my YouTube channel. I'm imagining you, like, I'm so freaking grateful. If you watch my videos every day, you could not even believe it. It makes my life. And I'm imagining sending love to you. I'm just thinking about things I'm grateful for. So what is this doing? It's immediately getting you in harmony with the energy of the universe. It's aligning you with God. And thus, you start aligning with the creative force of the universe. It's just like swimming with the tide rather than against it. You start swimming with the tide, so everything starts going your way because you're so grateful. You're no longer resisting life, right? Like what Eastern philosophies teach is that suffering is in a lot of ways created by our resistance to what is. This is you being so grateful for what is that you start flowing with the current rather than against it. And then it starts opening up the floodgates for a lot of great things to happen. So quick meditation, you can be driving to work and you have an hour commute, and then you park in the parking lot and you take 3 minutes and you set your timer on your phone, 3-minute grateful AF meditation. Sit there and you imagine the love pouring out of your heart. And you might be like, I don't have anything to be grateful for. Be grateful for the fact that you have an iPhone or a computer to watch this video and that you have a community like this. There's so many beautiful people in this community that comment every day. If you have nothing else to be grateful for, be grateful that, that you have this video. There's all these amazing people watching it and you have a support system of people you don't even know. But everyone's in this journey together. So we're all supporting each other without even knowing it. And like that's something to, you're not alone. You might feel like you're alone, but when you feel like you are alone, you're really in the greatest company. And you're in company with a lot of souls that maybe you can't see. But we're all in this together. And that's one thing you could be grateful for. I'm sure you could think of a million things though. So think of all the things you're grateful for. See the energy coming out of your heart, your home. It might be your bed, even if you hate your bed, but you slept in it. The food you ate today, your job, even though you hate your job, you paid your electric bill with it. See it all coming out of your heart. This is the Grateful AF meditation. What it's gonna do is it starts coming out of your heart and it starts building an electromagnetic field, your energy field, because that's what you really are. Your identity doesn't stop at your skin. It exceeds, at least a couple feet. And you have an energy field. Now it's starting to pick up momentum like a snowball. And you imagine this while you're doing the Grateful AF meditation. And this is the momentous energy that's gonna help you manifest what you want. So, thank you for watching this video. This is 3 meditation techniques that you can use. Don't overthink it. Just keep it nice and simple. Rising, falling, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. So, watch this back through to get the 3 big ones. Extra brownie points, anyone that comments down all 3 of these techniques. Comment down below, I attract peace and harmony. Comment down below, I attract peace and harmony. My intention for you is that you use these techniques, meditation techniques, to attract peace and harmony into your life and anything else that you want. So comment down below, I attract peace and harmony. Comment down below, I attract peace and harmony. Comment it down below, I'm telling you, just say it. And say it to yourself one time. I attract peace and harmony. I attract peace and harmony. Hit the subscribe button, the bell notification. Jake's Hypnosis is right there down below. If you've already used that, the next step is my software. It's brand new technology called the Second Mind. And we talked all about the brain. This is designed to rewire your brain, which is the hardest thing to do. I created a software. It cost me a lot of money and a lot of time, but I created a technology piece designed to do that for you. It's free to demo. It's right there down below, thesecondmind.com. That's The Second Mind, because you're getting out of your first program mind and into your second mind, into your new brain that's wired towards what you want. Thesecondmind.com. It's pinned to the top of the comments. Woo! Today's gonna be a beautiful day, beautiful evening. Are you excited about life? Are you grateful about life? Hey, I can't wait to see you soon. Maybe I'll see you out here in Maui. Maybe I'll see you somewhere else in the world. Have an absolutely beautiful day. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification. Like this video to send it out into the YouTube universe. Send some positive vibes for this channel to continue to grow. And comment down below, I love myself. Comment that down below, I love myself. Comment that down below.